Hey everyone, this is Stren from OCN, and I'm here to show you the first video unboxing of the CaseLabs TX10-D. So here we go. This is CaseLabs' largest, quote, Godzilla case. They're kind of top of the line case that really shows off everything they can do. And the TX10-D is the dual motherboard option. So you have two vertical motherboards in the back, and it's pretty stinking big. So I picked this up from Jim today. So this is not exactly how it would ship to a normal customer. Normally it would be a little more FedEx proof. However, because we were picking it up in our car, we also had to make sure it fit in the car. So this is a kind of less packaging than you would normally see. So don't worry if you think, oh my goodness, something might break, because it really won't. Jim is well known for shipping things with extra care. So let's see what we got. So it seems like we have two motherboard trays with back plates, and these are full SR2 capable motherboards, HPTX. But of course you can fill them out with whatever size board you want. You can put a MATX or a mini ITX or whatever on there if you really wanted. So let's put those to the side for now. Get to the larger panels. So we have this part. I'm not sure what that is yet, but we will figure that out as we go. It could be the heat compartment separators. I have no idea. We have a lot of accessories in here. So a fan grill, I guess. Some hard drive, the flex bay hard drive mounts. Each one of these can take 4 hard drives or 8 SSDs with the SSD converters. Let's get to the fun big panels though. These are the covers for the top and bottom. So you can get optional versions of these with pre-cut radiator mounts on them. So for example, you can get the Mora 3 Pro, the 140.9 radiator, the largest radiator in existence, will fit on here. And in fact, speaking of which, this is the 140.9 mount. This is the largest radiator in existence would attach to this. So I just need to get a hold of one of those. So, water cool, if you're listening, you can send me one of those. That's okay. I wouldn't mind. So this is going to be, I imagine, part of the top or bottom frame assembly. See, it's got some U-channel stuff going on there, some pins here, which I imagine are going to lock into the frame. We'll put that to the side again. See what else we got in here. Alright, this is one of the doors. This is the Xxl Window option. So, just in case the regular window isn't large enough, and in case the XL window isn't large enough, Jim made an XXL window. So this is actually the side of the case. So this is how deep the case really is. It's pretty big, and it's deeper than most desks. So if you're thinking you can put this case under your desk, you are very wrong. If you're thinking you can put this on top of your desk, you're probably also wrong. This is a large case. As you can see, it's also got the protective paper on there. And the really interesting thing I found about how they did this, some of the more budget style manufacturers, they'll put in a window and they'll screw it in from the outside. On the CaseLabs cases, there's no screws anywhere on the outside. Everything is, using clips and door releases. So there's nothing outside that looks kind of cheap or tacky. However, you can see there are screws that hold this thing in, and they're kind of somehow punched into the door. I actually asked Jim about that too, and he explained it to me, but I'm not doing as good a job as he did. So that's one door. Here's the second door. So when you have the two vertical motherboards, one has to be the reverse ADX style, where the CPU is at the bottom rather than the top. So let's see what else. More panels, which I assume are part of the frame. I'm not sure. Well, figured out. I'm sure there's some instructions somewhere in here. More parts. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll keep going. This is the front panel. So this is the height of the TX10 itself. Now if you get the pedestal, it's going to be even taller. So for those of you who don't know, which is nearly 100% of you, I'm about 6'5", so this is bigger than you might think it is. So it is a really big case. So the whole theory of the TX10 is basically you have a computer on either side, and this is 18 5¼ inch bays deep. And then, behind each one goes the motherboard tray. So that's the front, and then you have power switches in here. There's no I/O ports like USB 2 like there is on the M8 or the TH10. Essentially the case is so big that the standard cables don't reach the front of the case anymore. So that's something to bear in mind too with this case. You may have to adapt or buy extra long cables depending on what you're trying to do. So here are two of the side panels. I'm not sure these are pedestal sides or the heat chamber sides. You can see they have the cutouts for airflow, and there aren't any fan air filters on here, and that's part of Jim's kind of design by choice. He very much regards it as a very open-ended case where you can do whatever you want, and he doesn't want to sell you fan filters which you may not use when you can buy fan filters for probably less than he can make them for. So, some people will complain, oh, a high-end case doesn't come with fan filters, but realistically, I would think of it as, well, okay, you're getting a high-end case, but would you want to pay $100 more for the same case just for it to come with fan filters that you could buy for $25 from Frozen CPU? So, not me personally. So, I'm okay with that. I know not everyone else is. So this is the top of the case. As you can see, 3 parallel cutouts, and there's it looks like some stiffening behind these, just so that, with all these panel cutouts, the panel itself isn't weakened. So you can feel it's, well, you can't feel, but I can feel it's pretty rigid. I'm trying to flex that, and there's absolutely no give in that. So that's the top. Like I said, all of these panels, they're all pretty much bare, and that's because FTWPC are going to be powder coating this. And so normally all of this would be powder coated black or white, depending on your choice. So there's another kind of, I imagine, part of the frame that, I don't know which piece it is yet, but let's keep going. There's a lot of pieces in here, so let's just see another matching panel for something. And we'll take a quick break for now, and we'll get back to it shortly.